If you're new to the channel in any way, please make sure that you subscribe to us for future content and enable notifications for future videos, which you can do underneath this video. It's not easy making content on YouTube for Mortal Kombat, and these two steps go a long way for helping us grow. That being said, thank you for tuning in, and please enjoy.
Your arrogance lives on, Bihan.
Dying made me more superior.
All are equal in death.
Nightwolf wins.
Nightwolf is the latest character added to the MK11 roster. He features buttons for days, a ton of special moves, and a level of depth that expands with each variation that you take. This Shaman seems to play MK11 extremely well. A lot of practical crushing blows, meterless launch possibilities, damaging combos with Amplify, and great variety in playstyles. Huge thanks to Warner Brothers for allowing us to capture this session at EVO 2019. Without further ado, let's protect the spirit realm together with Nightwolf. Nightwolf has a few unique buttons that have some cool properties. His down 4 has extremely short range but is fast. His down 3 has great range in contrast to this, similar to a Kung Lao down 3. His down 2 is fast with average range, and his down 1 acts as expected, a fast get-off-me tool. Back 2 is a meterless launcher. It sends them pretty far back, but thanks to dash buffering, you can close in enough space to extend into something else. Forward 2 is a slow overhead, reactable at a high level, but it has a good chance to catch some players off guard all the same, and it can be special cancelled. Jump 1 is good for air-to-air, while Jump 2 is an all-round amazing jump-in because of its sweeping hitbox. 111 hits 3 times and can be special cancelled, an easy hit confirm and not a terrible way to end combos either. 112 also hits 3 times, but ends on a longer knockdown. The 2 is an overhead. Back 132 begins off of back 1, which is an advancing mid. Has a cheeky low because of back 1-3, and the final hit sends full screen. Back 1-3 is a great mid-starting string in general. Forward 1-2-1-2 also starts from a mid, but is faster. Once again, forward 1-2 is a good combo extender because it advances and can be special cancelled. Forward 1-2-1-2 hits 3 times technically, but the final slash collects twice, hence the double input. 2-2-2 connects 3 times and knocks down. This cannot be special cancelled, but 2-2 can. Forward 2-1 starts from the overhead we spoke about earlier and can be special cancelled. Forward 2-1-2-1 ends this string by itself, but with this string in particular, it's the forward 2-1 that seems to matter a great deal. Forward 2-1-4 is a 3-hitting string that ends in a fast kick. This may be in contrast to forward 2-1-2-1, but only time will tell. 3-1-2 connects 3 times and ends in knockdown. There's a crushing blow tied to this, but that's for later. Back 3-4 down 4 starts with a stomp, but actually starts as a mid, even though the animation looks like a low. It's the back 3-4 that hits as a low on the second hit. It has extremely short range, so it's likely not your basic punisher, although the low hitbox likely works as a punish on moves low to the ground. Back 3-4 down 4 ends in a sweep. Now, Nightwolf has a lot of special moves. Unlike our more modern Choose Your Destiny videos where we focus on tournament variations, as this is pre-release, this is Nightwolf in his entirety. One disclaimer is that we didn't have enough time to test his Hannah's Wrath special move. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Spirit Arrow, a high fast projectile that is performed with back forward 1. This can be held down to delay the shot, and cancelled out of while held, but this costs resources. You can amplify it as well to fire multiple shots consecutively. Rising Tomahawk is one of Nightwolf's staple launchers. Down forward 2 is the input, and it can be amplified to extend and launch easily. Although Amplify is by far the main way you'll launch with this move, the meterless version can launch in the corner with a tight down 1. This is the combo tool that Nightwolf has. Reflector. Down back 1 is the expected input. A projectile reflect that sends projectiles back at the opponent. You can hold the input to hold the reflector. An extra ability Nightwolf has means you get to amplify this mid-reflect. allowing Nightwolf to teleport to the other side of the opponent. The main reason that this is so good is because often you can combo off of the projectile once it hits them, making throwing things at Nightwolf a massive risk. Spirit of Kiba is one of your buffs. Performed with down back 3, you temporarily increase your damage output. Amplify this to increase the damage buff even further. This lets you become a real defender of the realm. Sorry. Rhino Charge. Back forward 4 charges Nightwolf forward for a fast knockdown, a good combo ender, and can be amplified for increased damage. Nightwolf can gain extra strings via abilities too. 2-2-1+3 ends in a long knockdown and serves as an extra crushing blow thanks to counter hit or punish. Back 3-4-1+3 is similar, but without the crushing blow, an extra source of damage off of the back 3-4 string. Tomahawk Sting. Down back forward 3 is a high command grab that does decent damage. Amplify this for extra plus frames and keep an eye on the crushing blow feature as well. I'll explain that soon. Moonfall is similar to Ronin Takeda from MKX. Nightwolf throws his tomahawk on the floor and can recall it as an attack on the way back. It has 2 throw directions, and while on the floor, Nightwolf cannot use any move that involves the tomahawk that he threw until he recalls it. You can use a quick recall to forego the attack and recover quicker. You see what I mean by Ronin Takeda now, don't you? Ancestral Light. Down forward 3 is a mid-tracking lightning strike. Amplify this for more damage. Lunar Orbit acts as a high arcing tomahawk throw that covers the airspace. Not much to it, just a different angled projectile. The benefit of the angle is that it always hits as a mid. Spirit Tracks. Back forward 4 rolls Nightwolf forward and ends in a low sweep. This goes under projectiles and moves crazy fast. Amplify this to launch the opponent, giving Nightwolf another anti-zoning tool or an avenue for a full combo, as some buttons actually combo into it, but not as much as the Rising Tomahawk. Lightning Arrow is a variation to Spirit Arrow. This one hits as a mid and can still be cancelled and held, but not amplified. Spirit of Como heavily reduces the damage that Nightwolf takes. Amplify this to make the buff more potent once again. Spirit of Hannah, when activated, will alter the properties of some of the opponent's attacks. This is the only one of the 3 spirits that will only affect what happens to the opponent instead of you. Spirit Hunter is Nightwolf's fatal blow. This has a massive hitbox up close and fast startup. Like the rest, amazing damage at all times, but the speed and size of this one makes it an amazing combo ender and hit confirm. One of the biggest things that Nightwolf has going for him is the fact that his crushing blows are all, for the most part, pretty damn practical. Here they are. Both of Nightwolf's throws will crushing blow if they happen after an escape failed. Not hard to obtain, and both do great damage. 3-1-2 crushing blows into a full launch if only the final hit connects. Mix this up with your stagger game perhaps to achieve it. Rhino Charge will crushing blow if amplified and only the final hit connects on a grounded opponent. The staggered state of the opponent is in afterwards allows you for a full combo. Tomahawk Sting, Nightwolf's command grab, will crushing blow if used as a reversal punish. This will obviously be move specific, but worth learning as it deals damage over time on hit, as well as increased damage overall. 2-2-1+3 crushing blows if used as a counter hit or punish, once again dealing damage over time. All in all, Nightwolf massively seems like a straight up brawler. His abilities complement this. His buff works wonderfully well in combat and has interesting tools for dealing with projectiles or extensive keep away. Loads of advancing mids, great speed and distance with his buttons as well, and you have a wonderful character archetype that can play MK11 extremely well in general. We certainly had a great time learning him for this video, and we haven't even scratched the surface on what his possibilities may be. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Fatality. Nightwolf wins.